So Premier League starts tomorrow, and then they are starting with a new rules. New rules for those of us that don't like to read. I'm going to help us out. So, um, just like the World Cup, there's hydration break in the World Cup, but that's because of the weather. Now we are not in the United States, we're in the Europe. Sorry, I'm in Nigeria. So I'm in Africa. So basically, no hydration break in the Premier League. You're starting, no hydration break. So for injury players, if a player is injured, if you remember that game of Jose Mourinho back in Chelsea, I think that was how many years ago now. Jose Mourinho was very furious when Eden Hazard was removed. Like, oh, we are playing with 10 man, and then you remove Eden Hazard, and that's remaining 9 man on the pitch. Imagine facing 9 man against 11. That's some crazy shit. So if a player is injured, if you step out, you are going to be using. Previously, it was 30 seconds, but now the player will be out for 1 minute. Bro, imagine 1 minute. Anything can happen. They can equalize. They can score you 3 goals in 1 minute. Don't play, bro. So that is that. When a player is injured, will be out for 1 minute. And then for second yellow, VAR can intervene into a second yellow. If the second yellow is going to lead to a red card. So VAR can say, oh, is this what a second yellow? By the time everyone start protesting that, oh, no, go and check VAR. VAR can intervene and say, oh, it's not what a second yellow. And VAR can say, oh, it's what a second yellow. You understand? So for set pieces, that's when Arsenal comes in. Arsenal player comes in. When you want to play a corner, you have 5 seconds to play corner. And when you want to throw a throwing, you have 5 seconds for throwing. So if you elapse that 5 seconds, it's going to be reversed to the opponent. If it is a corner, it's going to be a goal kick for the opponent, and if it is a train, it's going to be a train for the opponent. So you have 5 seconds to throw, but no time to delay at all. So for substitute, if a player is coming out and another one is coming in, you have 10 seconds to walk out of the pitch. Maybe that way, and I asked her again, what are you going to do? Darkness Rise, Mourinho won't come inside against Manchester United. You the catwalk. If you are not out by 10 seconds, be you pass the back of the field or you pass the side of the field. If you are not out by 10 seconds, the player coming in will have to stay outside for good 1 minute. You understand? Until that 1 minute, you can't enter inside. So another one that is like it is, remember that game against Leeds, Manchester United, you know this one, where Martinez pulled this guy head, where they told and say, na red card. That was a very soft red card. So they said, okay, VAR is going to intervene, and then, when it is very soft and very light, it won't be a yellow red card. It will be probably a yellow card, you understand? But when it is very, very tough, you say, okay, it is what a red card. But if it is very light, maybe it's just trying to like hold you, like, caress you, it will be a yellow card. It won't be a straight red card. So there won't be too much aggression into that. And just like the World Cup, when you're covering your mouth, that way Messi won't do for other know na Messi. So when you cover your mouth and say, bye already broken bye, it's a red card. Then you should be sorry. You're sorry for someone, you're saying, oh, you're very motherfucker, push it, your father is a yes, that's a red card. The opponent, if the player reports you to the referee is going to check the VAR and then it's going to give you a red card if you cover your mouth and say, oh, bye. So another one that's like it is when you mistakenly dive, when a player dive and VAR can intervene and they say, okay, maybe it is not a foul, the player dive and it is not a foul. You can check the VAR and they say, okay, it is not a card for a foul, it is a card for player that dive. So they can change the foul and then give it to the player that dive for a yellow card. A yellow card wrongly awarded. When a yellow card is wrongly awarded for a player, VAR can intervene and they say, okay, this yellow card is for the player that dive and not for the player that committed the foul. You understand? And the red card, yeah, I think that's it. And for what's it called? For corners, VAR is not being so. VAR can intervene for a wrong corner. A decision by a referee is made. It is clearly made. Maybe a player, like maybe your opponent's player kick the ball out and then you say, oh, it's supposed to be a goal kick or it's supposed to be a corner. No, VAR cannot intervene in that. That's a decision from a referee. If the referee said it is a goal kick, it is a goal kick. If the referee said it is a throw-in or it is a corner, it is a corner. So I believe that's all. And then, they're trying to change some other things, okay, that we're here to know. That's the new rule going into the Premier League, and it starts tomorrow with Arsenal. Come on!